Hello guys, this is Haruto again. Today I'm just gonna tackle a few common questions about transcending your Digimon. Uh, Basically, what do you everything you need about everything you need to know about transcending your Digimon is I'm gonna the explain everything to you, and hopefully it can help you understand the process of transcending your Digimon, and I'm gonna do my best just explaining every information that I know about the process, and of course a little bit a little bit of tricks or advice just to make sure that you maximize your resources, and especially don't overuse your extra Digimons and a lot of Terras or Crowns on transcending just one Digimon. And so what's I'm gonna show you is how how do I transcend my Digimon in the cheapest way, of course. And since I'm not that rich and I'm not that regularly using crowns on the game, so that's why I always find a way to maximize my resources and find the cheapest way that I can. So let's start. Let me show you the information on the wiki. Since a lot of players didn't know how to transcend, and I mean always asking question about transcending, and they repeated every question that they asked first from the very beginning. So now let's go to the wiki and let's see what information or process on the wiki is, so that you can understand it further, and you can go directly to the wiki or listen to how I explain this one. So okay, let me show you. Wait. Okay, this one. Okay, Transcendence system for the Digimon Masters Online. Sa system enhance potential of your Digimon. Transcend Digimon will gain the following benefits. The max possible size for the Digimon is 140 from 130%. Plus, you can also have the benefits of cloning your HP. So the reason why we transcend our Digimon is due to this one, especially not because we wanted a bigger size for our Digimon, but we also wanted to have the aura, and plus the important advantage of this one is you will be able to clone your HP, and most of the Digimon needs additional HP just to do the raids or the dungeons, especially those who are not mega or those who wanted to tank. And for sustainability, so now we have three requirements for transcending our Digimon. It's first, it must be a level 5 hatch, not level 4 and not level 3. It's a level 5 hatch, means it's a 5-5. I always encounter a question, can I transcend my Digimon? Why can't I transcend my Digimon? It's because it is on a level it's not on the level 5 hatch. Is this 4-5 or 3-5? Second, it needs to be one minimum of 125% size or higher. And lastly, it must be minimum of level 100. Okay. You need to meet these 3 requirements to transcend your Digimon. Example, okay, there's a tip. Let's read this one. If you have a Digimon 4-5 level 100 and wish to transcend, you need to hatch another Digimon on the same line 5-5 and change the size. Wait, doesn't make sense. So whoever put this one, grammatically error, sorry. You can't understand this one, okay? We are transcending, but he's giving a tip on the data exchange, so it's useless. Sometimes we encounter someone who use a growth fruit on a 3-5, and of course, if you're new to the game, others will say it's equivalent to level 5 hatch. So the mindset of that newbie, of that new tamer, it's my 3-5, it's already on 5-5 size. Well, guess what? It's not a level 5 hatch. We're talking about the level hatch level and not the size level, not the scale, right? Not the size. So your 3-5 will remain 3-5 hatch, even if it's 1-2-5, right? You understand? If you have a question regarding that, feel free to comment. I'll answer you directly. Those are common mistake. That's why you can transcend your Digimon. It's a level 3 hatch that you use a growth fruit, and it's not a level 5 hatch. It's not a 5-5. No matter what size is that, it's a 3-5 with the higher size only. Okay? So now, let's go to the bottom. There's nothing to read in here. Okay, we have 2 different types of conversion chips. We have a low and mid. Low is for your regular use for your regular charge. Means if you sacrifice one Digimon. Oh, by the way, by transcending your Digimon, you need to sacrifice another Digimon just to get the Transcendence experience gauge. Right? Understand? Just to fill your experience gauge for your transcending Digimon. Sorry. So of course, meaning you will sacrifice another Digimon to make your Digimon a 5-5 hatch or transcend. So it's not because you meet those 3, you can already transcend. No, you're not. You're still not transcending your Digimon. You need to sacrifice a Digimon to your transcending Digimon. Okay? And it will take a couple of Digimon just to fill up this 100% gauge. Okay? So let's go to the bottom. We have just like I said earlier, we have 2 transcendence, 2 different transcending chip and 2 different ways to charge your experience gauge. We have regular charge method and hypercharge method. Regular charge use a low class transcendence chip. This one you can craft from Nanomon at DOTS, and hypercharge use a mid-class transcendence conversion chip, which you can buy on the cash shop with 3 crowns. Okay. The advantage of hypercharge is it gives you additional 60% experience on your sacrifice Digimon. Example, you have sacrifice Digimon gave you 10% of EXP for your transcending Digimon. Your 10% will turn to 16%, additional 60%, right? So that 6% is equivalent to 60% additional. So your 10% turns to 16%. So that's what. Okay? Of course, we're not gonna talk about the YGG. We'll talk about that later on. Okay? Difference from sacrificing your Digimon between three different hatch level. 3-5, 4-5, and 5-5. Okay? A 3-5 will give 400 and experience compared to your 5-5. Example, 48 experience compared to your 5-5. Example, one Digimon gave you 100%, 5-5, 100%. You divide that with 40, that gave you 2.5%. 3%. Let me compute. Okay. 100 divided by 40 is give you 2.5%. So that 3.5 will give you 2.5% instead of 100. Okay? Okay, let's go to the 4.5. 4.5 gave you 1/4 of experience equivalent to 5.5 compared to 5.5. So meaning 100%, 1/4 of that is 25%. Imagine the difference is too large. 3.5 gave you 2.5% as 148, and 4.5 gave you 25%. So no one uses a sacrifice Digimon at 3.5. Okay, just delete this. Just delete that one. So now, of course, Ryudamon is a little bit complicated. Not gonna tackle that one right now. Let's go. Okay, we're not gonna talk. Okay, let me tackle about the Ryudamon. Okay, Ryudamon is made for transcending. Digimon Masters Online introduce us to Ryudamon Digimon just to make for the sole purpose of sacrificing it to your Digimon. So compared to regular Digimon that gives you at least 20% with the mid-trans conversion chip as a 5-5, this one is gave you more. Example, your 5-5 gave you 20%, but this one gave you 44% as a regular recharge, right? But that one is a mid. So with this one, 44.85 times additional 60% give you 71. See? That's how large Ryudamon experience for transcending is. But of course, can get Ryudamon from the event and from Cash App. There's nothing else. There's no other method you can get that Ryudamon. So it's not advisable to use a Ryudamon for transcending your Digimon. Okay? So now let's go to the computation formula of the transcending Digimon. Everyone's always confused at this one. Everybody is, okay, computing your experience base that your Digimon. Okay, by the way, let me remind you, we have two different types of sacrifice. We have the same Digimon and a different one. Meaning, example, earlier at Discord, I read someone says that you need to sacrifice same element or same type of Digimon. By the way, if you sacrifice the same line of Digimon, it gives you 3 times the experience of a normal sacrifice, meaning a different sacrifice. Example, we have Impmon and a sacrifice Agumon with 20% experience to give to my Impmon. Okay, that Ryudamon level 5 hatch gave me 20% for my Impmon. But if I sacrifice an Impmon level 5 hatch, it will give me 60%. So it means it's 3 times higher than the regular than other Digimon. Okay. So when I say I sacrifice Impmon for my Impmon, it's same line, same Digimon. It's not the same element. It's not because the same element or same type of Digimon or virus. It's exactly the same Digimon that I sacrifice. So, okay. Example, we have 3 black Agumon, right? We have Agumon Black for Sword, Agumon Black for Moon Millenniummon or Seed Millenniummon. We have Agumon Black for the Alter S or Alter B. So those 3 are different type of Digimon. Those 3 are not the same. They're the same rookie, right? The same champion, the same ultimate, but that's a different 3 megas. So that's we consider that 3 different Digimons. So if you sacrifice a Zwarty Black Agumon for your Alter S Black Agumon, it will give you the normal experience and not the times 3 experience. Okay? You understand? Everyone mistaken always mistaken this one. So if you want a 3 times experience, you need to sacrifice the same Digimon. If you want 3 times for your Black Agumon Zwart, you need to sacrifice Black Agumon Zwart for him. If you want 3 times experience for your Agumon Black Moon Millenniummon, you need to sacrifice the same exactly Digimon, Moon Millenniummon Black Agumon. And by the way, if you finish this video, I'm gonna show you how I transcend my Black Agumon Moon Millenniummon using the same line, and my Goatmon using a different line. Okay, I'm gonna put the link below. After this video is uploaded, I'm gonna upload it a couple of few days after. I'm gonna put the link for that transcending so you can see how do I transcend my Digimon. Okay, I uploaded before my Dorumon, but that's way long time ago. So now, how do you find or how do you compute the experience of the sacrifices as the sacrifice Digimon? So we have 2 things to consider. Okay, the level and the clone. So those 2 will increase the experience from that Digimon. Okay, so this is a formula for the experience. So clone plus level and plus default 250 base experience multiplied by hatch phase. So the hatch phase is below right here. Okay, and the data type. What's the data type? Of course, your chip. If you use low, it's just 1. So that's a regular, just like I said earlier, it's a regular experience. So if you use mid, additional 60%, that's why it's 1.6. Okay, I'm not sure about this one. So 1.4. So multiply by 1.4 and multiply by 100, you get a percentage. Okay, so the hatch phase, okay, let's go here. As you can see, example, this one, different types species, 1. The same type is 3. So multiply by 3 is 3. 10 multiplied by 3, 30. 40 multiplied by 3, 120. At your hatch pace, okay? So now, this one is already computed. If you know how to compute, just manually compute this one. It will help you a lot and not waste any more resources for your transcending. Okay? Most commonly used on this one is a level 70 and a 24 clone. It will give you 12.5%. With the mid-chip data, additional 60%, it will give you 20.1%. So meaning, 5 level 5 or 5 level 5 hatch Digimon, you can transcend just one Digimon. So you need to you'll be sacrificing 5 Digimon to transcend. So now you know how much it will cost you just to transcend one. Okay, 5 Digimon, different species, just transcend one. But of course, this is a good part. If you sacrifice the same species, it's equivalent to 355. So you're only gonna go sacrifice at least 3 Digimon if you sacrifice one of the same species. Of course, if you sacrifice two same species, you only do 2. Okay, take note. There's a catch on this one. There's one time that I got lucky on achieving this one. Before the event, ×2 experience for the trans, but it never came down again after that event, and it was last year, mid-year, and we're already in 2020, and never came back. So I found the method giving me cheap on transcending, so cheaper. So I don't need to wait for that ×2 event. But if that comes out, then I'm gonna transcend every Digimon that I have duplicated. Now, this is the best part. You have a chance of the double experience while transcending. So my best tips to you is don't put all your Digimon at the same time. Don't sacrifice it at the same time. Sometimes you can get ×2. So if you sacrifice one Digimon and you got a ×2 experience, of course it's equivalent to 2. So so it's gonna less the sacrifice Digimon, or sorry, to lessen the sacrifice Digimons. So your 5 sacrifice will turn to 4, and if you're lucky, you can get 2 or more. So that's the best part. So what else? Okay, after you transcend, okay, let's go to this one. Let's go in the game. Okay. Let's go here. Let's go in the game. Let's talk about the YGG. Okay. This fruit can change your Digimon size Transcendence within the range of 125 to 140. Meaning, you can't use this one unless your Digimon is Transcended. Okay? If your Digimon is not Transcended, you will not be able to use this one. Okay? This fruit is just for the Transcended Digimon and nothing else. Oh, by the way, we call the Transcended Digimon as a level 6 hatch. A 6-6. So let me show you example. I have my Doromon here. Okay, you can see your level hatch level in this after your on your Digimon menu after your form. Okay, this is your hatch level. This one is 4-5. So let's go to this one. My Dormon. This is my Dormon. See? It's level 6. So we call this transcending a simple term as 6-6 or hatch level 6. Okay? So now, what else do I need to explain to you? Oh, by the way, you can get the aura at 130%. Oh, and after transcending. But I tried to, or someone said before, if you get the 130 size, you can get the aura. But that's not anymore. That's not gonna happen anymore in Digimon Masters. You need to transcend your Digimon to be able to get the aura. Because I have one account on Leviumon with 130% and it doesn't have an aura. It's a level 5 hatch. So you need to transcend your Digimon to be able to get the aura. Okay, let me show you what I mean about the aura. Let's turn on the effect. This like yellow lightning aura, God aura, just like a Super Saiyan. You can only achieve this one if you transcend your Digimon with a minimum size of 130. Okay? Example this one. A 129 hatch, a level 5. It doesn't have that aura. Okay? That's a different about transcending. Okay. Let me give you a tip. Okay? I'm gonna sacrifice something with my Dormon. Okay? With my Dormon, let me change this one. Let's go by hatch. Okay. Let's go buy some Beast Transit data. Okay. Hopefully we can purchase this one. Okay. We still have 11. Okay. Okay. We have the Beast. Let's go to channel 0. Sorry about the long video, but trust me, if you finish this one, it's gonna help you. Okay? Let me show you how do I transcend my Digimon. Okay? First, I have a Dormon 4-5 before, and it's 120. It's an 11.79% and a level 4 hatch. As you can see, it's like sacrificing a 5-5, but it's a level 4. Let me put a level 5 here. Look, a level 103 with level 15 hatch, 12% compared to my 4-5. To my 4-5, almost the same. Because it's the same line. I'm sacrificing the same line, so it multiplies by 3. Okay? So now, let's put this one. Gonna sacrifice this one. Okay. So I have 16.86 overall, and I didn't get any times 2. So it's a normal one. And sold. So if I fill that one up, I'm gonna transcend my Digimon anyway. Just additional payment for 5,000 Terra, and just use YGG to get the aura, And boom, that's your Transcended Digimon. Okay? Okay. Hopefully, this... Did I forget something? Let me check. Am I clear about regarding computing your experience for your sacrifice Digimon? It will base on your level and clone. Don't forget that one. So, experience by a friend of mine forgot to clone his sacrifice Digimon. So now, he needs to use another one to sacrifice since he's missing at least 2%, or he need to level 2 Digimon at least to level 99 just to achieve that 2%. Okay? Don't forget that one. That's critical. If you like this video, if you learned something or not, if you have a question, leave a comment and hit that thumbs up button, hit that bell for notification, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. Okay, thank you for watching. See you guys. See you again next time. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm gonna put the link below for my on how I transcended my Agumon Black, Moon Millenniummon, and my Goatmon, of course. That's two different things. The Goatmon sacrifice are different species, and for Agumon, it's the same species that I sacrifice, including the 4-5. Okay. Okay. Thank you. See you again next time.